In this video, we are talking about fertilization in plant. Pollination is followed by fertilization. Fertilization is the fusion of the nuclei of two dissimilar sexual reproductive units called the male and the female gametes. Fertilization results in the formation of a zygote or oospore. In this picture, you can see that the pollen grains are germinating on the stigma. This is known as chemotropism, movement in the direction of some favorable chemical compounds. It is passing through the style, and then the pollen tubes are fusing the egg cell. You can also have a look at the ovary that after fertilization develops into fruit. The ovules get developed into seeds. Now let us have a look at the differences between pollination and fertilization. Meaning, the process of transfer of pollen grains from the male part's anther of a flower to the female part stigma of the same or different flower is called pollination. Whereas the fertilization is the common process involving the union of the male gamete sperm and female gamete egg. Pollen tube. No formation of pollen tube. In the previous picture, you can see that the pollen grains are germinating and pollen tubes are formed. Formation of pollen tube, which helps in transferring of the male gametes up to an egg cell. Kind of mechanism. Pollination is an external mechanism and takes place on the outer part of a flower, whereas fertilization is an internal mechanism and takes place inside the flowers. Time of process. Pollination takes place before fertilization. Fertilization takes place after pollination. Types. There are two types of pollination, the self-pollination and cross-pollination. In fertilization, there are no such distinction. Pollination occurs in flowering species only. Fertilization is followed by almost every plant living being present on earth. External factors for pollination, especially when we talk about external or cross-pollination, some external agents are required. In fertilization, no external factors are required. Thank you.